Alright, it is Monday morning on January 1st, 2018. So I was out here last night, put in the lines, and just now I just finished hooking up some clamps to keep those lines from getting crazy whenever this truck ever ends up on the road. So did a little bit of cleaning in here, got rid of a big giant tote that had a couple things in it. This actually is the shifter shaft for the steering column and windshield wipers. Not that it really matters, but found them. Okay, had to find a place to mount this big giant vise that I kept from when I was up in New Jersey. So I would love to have had it this way, but I can't because when I moved the truck over, it would hit it. I wanted it over there, but I couldn't just because it was blocking too much path. So anyway, that's it. And over here, okay, not a lot of you guys know me, but I know my friend Greg and my dad, they know this, but you see this right here? That's a dead snake. I've cleaned out this garage a few times since I've lived here, and there's a freaking snake in my garage. Okay, I've done a lot of things, I've been through a lot of shit, but throw a snake near me and I'm going to scream like a little girl and I'm going to run away. It's taking every bit of effort I have right now to put that thing in that dustpan and get it outside. Let me get some strength here, hang on. Okay folks, it's what is it, Tuesday, January 2nd. Got home from work a little bit ago and kind of running into an issue with these brake hoses. So horseshoes that come with the hose are supposed to fit right here along that collar, if you can see the little indent next to the nut there. So I keep buggering these up, and when you put the hose in, it just wobbles, and I don't like that. So I have these horseshoe clips from National Parts Depot. They're labeled for a Bronco from the 60s through the 90s. Doesn't really work. I can't get it in. So, me being a little bit frustrated, went down to Lowe's and went to their plumbing section and grabbed a 3/8 outer diameter ferrule nut for plumbing, because it's pipe thread, and that's what this is. So I'm going to use these nuts to run down along the exterior of this hose, leaving me the opportunity to put the brake line, the 3/8 brake line right there. So give me 2 seconds, I'm going to cut this one here like I just did this one, and I'll show you how I'm doing this. Bad idea. It's so cold outside. My hands are frozen. I can't even move my fingers. So thermometer says it's 25 degrees. So I'm going to go inside, let the pups warm my hands up, and then I'm going to come back out here and show you what I'm doing. Okay, here's another thing that I did too, is I got a 9/16 washer. This is the biggest washer that they have at the Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever kind of store you go to. There's not really a Fastenal nearby, so here's those little brass fittings that I cut down and sanded with the flat disc. So now that this is done, I'm going to take, this is a spare hose, but I'm going to get underneath and put them in. Hang on. Alright, I'm underneath the truck again on the freezing cold floor. So here it is. That's with a washer, the brass nut, I guess it was, you know, that fitting, and then I put the hose in there. It's nice and tight, a lot better than with that horseshoe clip. So I'm going to do the other side now. Obviously not so impressive or fun to watch, so give me a second here. Alright, I'm actually going to show you what I'm talking about. I've crimped these things down as far as I can get them, and they still just kind of move around. I mean, to keep this hose doing this, no matter how hard I've shoved it into that groove, I just can't get it to stay. This is why I'm taking them off. What to do with this? I know. Guess you can't use it for fuel no more. Just stand by and I'll show you what I'm doing with it here. Careful not to cut yourself. I did take my flap disc to the edge here and smooth it down some, but you know, it's still metal. It's gonna bite you if you let it. So anyway, I'm using this door trim that you can buy on eBay really cheap, Amazon really cheap, Pet Boys, whatever. Just goes along a door jamb normally, but I'm using it to edge up this this can. So bring it back inside. All right, so I'm almost done with it, but I'm not liking how it's sitting right here. It's just too low, and it's a little bit low here, you know, going the wrong way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these holes and then just take my step bit and wobble it out just a little bit, since I have these washers here that I can just move the panel that way, and then that way I can adjust this and it'll pretty much cover it up. So when you're going to cut this stuff, that has a metal ring in there, the U shape, so get yourself a pair of side cutters, or this pair is one of those like can move each direction. And anyway, I'm using this to trim that in half just a little bit so I can put it back on, because my side cutters, they don't work worth a crap for this this material. So anyway, I'll bring you back in 2 seconds. Well, that project's just about done too. I'm thinking about getting a key lock or a little quarter turn type lock for right here, just to hold this thing shut. I don't know. I'm obviously going to pull this spout out. I don't need that. I might just stick it up on top right where it was here and let it be, and then leave the cap on. So what I'm thinking about this is, you know, these trucks don't have a whole lot of space, so I'm thinking I might put this in the back behind the seat, and I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to put in it yet, but I think it's pretty cool. It took me like, what, half an hour total to work on this, so I think I might go to Lowe's or somewhere and go see if I can find a little barrel lock right there and finish this off. Okay, how do you guys think I should close this off? I'm thinking probably a quarter turn valve, or wow, listen to me, quarter turn key lock, and maybe like another quarter turn lock here, so I'd have two and not just one, so that in case I ever wanted to, you know, put anything in this, you know, if I go to pick it up by the handle, it's not going to come flopping out. If I was to do this again, obviously I would find a better way to center this up. I don't necessarily think I would have made it so that this fit right inside and made it flush. I kind of like it the way it is. And then also I would have put the edging like this, and not right here, right where I was going to have a hinge. So what I'm doing right here is with the 3M weather strip adhesive, you know, the yellow stuff. It's holding down that piece of corner edge right there, so it'll dry. Anyway, that's the end of this one for now. Okay folks, that's it for this video. I wasn't really intending to do one on that red can. I just kind of got going on it and threw it in with this brake job. So yes, I know, squirrels everywhere and I'm losing my mind. So anyway, I've decorated a little bit. It's my last name, obviously. And then right there, my favorite team, who happened to be the worst and the worst ever, so I'll stick by them. But anyway, what do you think about that latch? Let me know. And also, I still have stickers and stuff. If you guys want them, you just gotta message me. Alright, y'all take care, and I don't know when I'll be back. They're claiming that we're gonna have like 5 inches of snow overnight, and Virginia can handle this stuff. So alright, y'all take care, have a good night, and see you later.